Hello folks, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hopefully you like this video. If you do, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I will be doing more videos. I'm gonna try to at least upload a video maybe like once a week if I can manage that. I'm just gonna be honest, stuff is crazy and I'm trying to transition into a lot of things right now, but to the point. Today, I want to go over with you a couple things that will probably help you as far as making your computer work right. Okay? Majority of the times, people will be sitting at a computer that maybe you even bought that's brand new, and it's still just, it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do, people. Okay, so we're going to try to resolve that problem here today by doing two things that I just so happen to come across. So as you can tell, we are on our Google page, and the first thing that I want to go over with you is DNS server. Okay, now a DNS server, and we're going to bring it up on Google just to get an explanation of a DNS server. So we're going to put what is DNS server. I don't know why I capitalized that D, but who cares? Anyway, we're going to bring this up, and it says a DNS server is a computer registered to join domain name system. A DNS server runs special purpose network software featured a public IPS address or an IP address. And contains a database of network names and addresses and other internet hosts. So basically, it's a way that it communicates with other websites, other servers, all that jazz. Okay, with this, it pretty much is going to depend on, because we all know. I'm pretty sure that everybody know what a server is. It's basically a virtual platform, where people can go on and use internet services. Okay, so basically this kind of server is just the process of it communicating from one website to another while you're on internet. Okay, so if you don't have a DNS server that is not loaded with a bunch of people on it, your internet's probably going to run a little bit slow. When you're going from one website to the next, it's like 10 years later. Even if you have fast internet, it can still be an issue if your DNS server is just not fast enough, basically. So how do you resolve this issue? Okay, when you have an internet provider, or here's how. You have an internet provider, your internet provider automatically supplies you with a DNS server. Usually companies will have multiple servers, of course, and they're going to give you the server that is most local or close to you. Generally that's how it happens. Anyway, but the problem with that is, think about the company that you have internet through. How many people do you think have service in your area, okay, under the same company? Pretty big issue, yeah. So the question is how big the server, how many people can it take, and is that the reason why it's causing your internet to go slow? It could be one of the factors. So I'm going to show you today of how to, one, change that DNS server, and two, hopefully that increases the the transition of going from website to website for you, or speed in general. So now there's a couple ways that you can have, a couple of DNS servers that you can have. Two types. One, you can have a public server, which is usually through your internet company. I would consider that's basically a public server. Or you can create your own DNS server. Now that's a little bit more complex and beyond my pay grade, as you can say. You know, I'm not really that familiar with creating a whole DNS server. I think that was somebody who has more computer skills than I do. But granted, there is a lot of free and public servers that you can easily put in that are a lot faster than some of the servers that you may get automatically with your internet company. Okay, so but if you are curious about doing or creating a DNS server, your own DNS server, I always refer people to YouTube. YouTube is the magical world of information. If you need to learn something, obtain something, get something done, that's the place you can go. This is where you're finding me. Just saying. So, now I'm going to put into the search engine a free public, there we go, free public US DNS servers. We're going to go ahead and click that and bring it up. Okay, that actually loaded pretty quick. See, I changed my DNS server. So, you see how quickly it transitions? Just saying. So, now it says free and public DNS server list for the year 2007. So, we're going to see what's on here, people. Just saying. So, anyway, here we are. Now, this is the website. I'm probably going to leave this in the link below. This video, so you can be able to click on it and woo. But anyway, so it has a list of all the free and public DNS servers that are out there that you can easily just plug in and start seeing if that helps you as far as with transitioning from website to website, so you're not sitting there forever waiting for the web page to load. Okay, people? But it also has guides and tutorials of how to do it as well. So here we go. This is for, okay, have to excuse my thing. It's running slow, running slow. But anyway, it has a lot of tutorials, not just for, to change your DNS server, but a lot of common things that usually people ask, So this is definitely a great website. So definitely check it out. And it has a lot of information for you to obtain, people. So we're going to go back. And now on this, we have the list here. This is the one that I'm using right now, which is Google. Now, keep in mind though, depending on what DNS server, the open and free DNS server that you're going to be on, it is open, it is public. You're definitely going to still want to make sure that you have, an antivirus, an anti-protection, your anti-spyware, all that good jazz, because it's just important to have that on your computer. I don't know if anybody of y'all are not, if any of y'all don't have it, put it. Get it on your computer. Just saying. You don't want everybody and their mama seeing what you're doing. So, keep that in mind. But what I really like about this is that, it gives you the chance to kind of switch in between all of them to see which one works best for you. Right now I'm using the Google one, which when you're entering in the DNS server, there's two that you're going to put in. One will be the primary, and then the other one will be the secondary, which they can change between the two depending on which one is faster, which one works better as far as communicating. So that's why there's two. So I'm going to now show you how to put that into your computer so that now you can be using this server and that you can hopefully see a necessary difference as far as how it communicates from website to website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the little bars down here for the internet. I'm going to right click it. It's going to come up with Open Network and Sharing Center. And we're going to go to the change adapter settings, people. So Once you get to that, it's going to have the connections that are available to you. This is the one that I'm currently on right now as far as internet connection, so I'm going to go ahead and right click that and go to properties. Now, in your properties, you're going to want to click Internet Protocol version 4. Okay, so you're going to click that and then go to properties. And when you usually come in here, it's going to look like this. If you have internet connection, you usually automatically let it come up with this stuff because the internet provider is going to do that. Now, when it comes to this, I'm going to click on use the following DNS server, and then I'm going to enter in my Google one, which, and let me just bring this down. Okay, so this is the Google one, which is the 8888, and then the second one is 8844. So I'm going to go back to my configuration or settings or properties, I'm sorry, and then I'm going to enter it in. So I'm going to put the 8888 and tabbing 8844. Okay, then I'm going to press OK, and then I'm going to close, and then I can close this out. And usually what you do is you can close out this internet window. I'm just going to refresh it because it was already on there. And there you have it. Now you're on the Google DNS server, and hopefully that will help as far as, you know, transitioning, you know, from website to website. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do here, that most people don't even think about, like even I didn't even think about it. I felt really stupid after, you know, not knowing that it was, you know, might be the reason why my computer's not, like, you know, running smooth. So we're going to close this out. I'm going to go to start. I'm going to put in, let's see here, power options. We're going to go to power options. Okay. And here we are. Okay, so on this computer, usually the issue with a lot of people who computer is going significantly slow, they are not on the right power plan for their computer. If you're not keeping it on the charger, you want to put it on battery saving mode, which basically it usually is. It's going to automatically go there because they want to save on the battery life. Now, granted, the issue with that is it's going to run a lot slower because it's taking a lot of processes and it's stopping it. So it's not going to run as smoothly or as fast as you probably would like it to go. So usually, if you want it to run a lot faster, and it doesn't usually look like this, I have an application called Jet Boost, which kind of like turn off certain things that it doesn't need to run in order to boost the speed. So I usually have it on that one. Usually it's going to say power saving mode or something like that. But if you want it to like be like super high performance, moving quick, it's going to use a lot more energy on your computer, but it's going to help it to run a lot faster. So that's this one, and there you have it. Now your computer is going to run a lot more faster, and won't be slagging when it does certain operations. Because sometimes, and unfortunately, sometimes that's the reason why your computer is running a lot slower, is because it doesn't have the tools necessary to run faster. But then again, it really depends on your computer. If you don't have a lot of memory, which this computer really doesn't have a lot of memory, that's the reason why I had it on Jet Boost, because it seemed to run a lot better on that. So it really just depends on your computer. Like, this is a really low RAM, low memory computer. So if you have a newer one that has like 8 gigabytes of RAM or 8 gigabytes of memory, you know, something a little higher up, it can handle a high performance, and it'll run a lot better. So that was my little tidbits for today to try to get your computer running faster. I do want to share one more thing with you guys, because this guy is stinking awesome when it comes to, you know, technology and, you know, getting your computer to run a lot faster. So we're gonna wait for YouTube to come up, and ooh, music, yay. Okay, so anyway, so we're gonna put Theo Joe. Okay, he is totally awesome. So we're gonna put Theo Joe. Now Theo Joe, he has like videos that's supposed to be like kind of like joke technology videos, and then he has a lot of videos that are, you know, really just like videos that you can follow. So his more recent videos, he was you know, discussing about him going back to doing videos that's really about technology and you learning about you know, how to do this stuff. So he's pretty awesome about that. So the video that I liked the most, which I'm gonna probably put in the link below, is this one, the 10 tips to make your computer faster for free. And so definitely come and watch this video. Go along with him, pause the video if you need to.
Look, it happens to everyone. You buy a brand new computer, you boot it up for the first time.
Oh, sorry. So his video really goes through a whole big process of how to, you know, speed up your computer. A lot of things that people don't necessarily think about it, that causes their computer to act really slow. So, yeah. So when you get the time, go to Theo Joe's channel. Definitely like the video, subscribe to his videos. He's totally awesome, and he's totally he got information on deck when it comes to technology. So this will be the end of my video. Thank you for watching. If you really did enjoy this video, like and please subscribe, because I will be doing videos in the future. I'm going to try to start getting it, like I said, at least one video a week. I always come across a bunch of information all the time, so my YouTube channel will probably be about a bunch of random stuff, just saying. So thank you for watching, and you have a good rest of your day.